three. Beal's unable to hit from downtown.
Listen, when you're not making shots, it looks bad. There's no other way around it. It doesn't mean they're executing poorly. It's just when they're getting these threes and both teams are missing, you're not getting the results you'd like.
Why is she in the 6? I thought she drove the 54. Oh, caution. Oh, Julia Landau.
Beal on the drive to the rim. Gets it to go. And it's a 16-point lead for Washington.
Dribble penetration will always break down your defense. You've got to keep the ball out of the paint. You can't allow it right at the basket for easy shots.
Gets to the rim, knocks it down. That's a two-pointer. And Mike Dunleavy with 11 points.
That's nice body control right there on that layup. Good finish.
Beal on the drive for the layup. Puts it in. That's a two-pointer. Washington's shooting 47% from the field in tonight's game.
You want to keep attacking the basket and get layups around the rim. That's how you score consistently.
She drives Toyotas. She's always driving Toyotas.
Beats his man. Wall on the drive. Able to knock it down. 16-point lead for Washington.
That's just a nice layup right there.
Grant jump shot. Not able to hit.
Yes,
You got to be able to win ugly in this league. Some nights the offensive consistency is just not there, and you have to figure out how you can still win basketball games.
And Fred Hoiberg calls a timeout. His team desperately trying to get back into this one.
Your job as a coach is try to keep the game close. Here, they just totally mismanaged their timeout by allowing their opponent to go on this huge run and then calling the timeout. Why call a timeout now? The game is basically over. You've allowed the lead to balloon.
Beal fires away for two. Beal's jump shot won't go.
You got to figure out how you can get a better quality shot and use your greatness to attract the second defender and find the open man.
Wall into the front court. He shoots. It's good. A two-pointer. Nene's 7 for 11 from the field. For three with the off-balance shot. Can't hit from way outside.
It's not often where you see both teams struggling to make threes like we're seeing here today. Both teams are trying to shoot through it, and quite frankly, right now, it's difficult to watch.
Takes another shot. Nails it. That's a two-pointer. The Wizards up by 20. Nene fires it up again. That's good. And Nene with 20 points.
The assist from number 2, John Wall.
Grant jump shot. The Bulls with control on the rebound. Puts it in with two defenders in his face.
What more could the defense have done, Mike? They had him double teamed, and he still managed to get off the shot.
Into normal, it will stay full screen, but normal at the same time.
That's not a glitch. That's when you're point setting.
Wall from three-point territory. Nails the jumper from downtown. John Wall's 3 for 6 from the perimeter.
Straight on three, straight through the net.
Three-point attempt. Won't go from outside the arc. In the paint, Beal's shot misses for two. Puts it up. Misses the two.
Their slippage right now, their paint defense is not nearly what it was to get this lead.
Wall against Lopez. Has to adjust. Nicely done. And Robin Lopez with the defensive board. He's averaging 6 boards per game this season. And that won't go.
Oh, man.
Blows past the defender. He curls. Beal can't connect. Shoots for three. The Bulls with the offensive rebound to keep it alive. And Robin Lopez with a nice look, sinks it. And Scott Brooks calls timeout as time is running down here in the fourth. The two defenders swarm. And the ref sees defensive 3 seconds. That's a technical foul. And John Wall with 50 points. And time runs out. The final score is 138-116. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards got themselves a win here today. And when you're having success from beyond the three-point line, it can make all of the difference. Today was a perfect example of how the long-range game can open up the paint and frustrate the defense at the same time. The Bulls put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. 3-point field goal percentage.
The Washington Wizards were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with the loss.
Player of the game.
John Wall was terrific with this all-around offense and is most deserving of this award. There's no denying that he's the catalyst for his team's offense. Once he got into a rhythm, there was no stopping him.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 3. Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.